We have been reflecting on various parables told by Jesus and recorded by St. Mathew in his Gospel. Here we will reflect on the parable of the workers in the vineyard. Gospel of St. Mathew chapter 20 verses 1 to 16. In this parable, Jesus talks about who will get what. While traveling in Jerusalem, he told the gathering this parable. For the kingdom of heaven is like a landowner who went out early in the morning. According to the Roman clock, the first hour starts about 7 a.m. So when we say here early in the morning, it would be say about 7 a.m. to hire men to work in his vineyard. He agreed to pay them a denarius. A denarius is a Roman silver coin for the day and sent them to his vineyard. About the third hour, say about 9 a.m. in Roman clock, third hour was about 9 a.m. He went out and saw others standing in the marketplace doing nothing. He told them, "You also go and work in my vineyard, and I will pay you whatever is right." So they went. He went out again about the 6th hour, that is around noon, and the 9th hour, so about 3 p.m., and did the same thing. About the 11th hour, say 5 p.m., he went out and found still others standing around. He asked them, "Why have you been standing here all day long doing nothing?" "Because no one has hired us," they answered. He told them, "You should also go and work in my vineyard." When evening came, the owner of the vineyard said to the foreman, "Call the workers and pay them their wages, beginning with the last one hired and going on to the first." The workers who were hired about the 11th hour came and each received a denarius. So when those came who were hired first, they expected to receive more. But each one of them also received a denarius. When they received it, they began to grumble against the landowner. "These men who were hired last worked only for 1 hour," they said, "and you have made them equal to us, who have borne the burden of the work and the heat of the day." But he answered to one of them, "Friend, I am not being unfair to you. Didn't you agree to work for a denarius? Take your pay and go. I want to give the man who was hired last the same as I gave you. Don't I have the right to do what I want with my own money? Or are you envious because I am generous?" So the last will be first and the first will be last. There are some important lessons in this parable. At first glance, it would look to be unfair that the landowner gave the workers who worked for 1 hour the same remuneration as those who worked for 9 to 11 hours. In today's world of equal work, equal pay, it would seem to be unfair practice. But Jesus is not talking about salary or remuneration here. He is talking about who will be given what in his life. Some will be very famous personalities, some will be middle class, some will be with ordinary lifestyle, and some will be below poverty line. The person who is below poverty line, why only below poverty line? Anyone for that matter would certainly ask this question, why am I given this life when people around me have better life? That is a decision of the Creator. Like Jesus says in the parable, don't I have the right to do what I want with my own money? He has a right to provide his creation according to his or her merit. There is no choice for us in choosing where we will be born or what type of life will be given to us. by saying, "Didn't you agree to work for a denarius?" What Jesus is implying is, you are provided with a particular lifestyle, family, environment, etc., which is better suited to you. There is no point in being envious of what others are provided. Each is provided according to his need. Let us now reflect how this parable applies in our life. Am I unhappy and jealous of my colleagues or neighbors because they have many gadgets which I don't? Their children are engineers or doctors who are employed abroad or are earning well, but my children are not. My junior colleague got promoted and became my boss. My competitor is doing good in his business, which I don't, and so on. Jesus tells us through this parable that we should accept gracefully what comes our way in life, rather than question his generosity in providing a different lifestyle to others. By concluding first will be last, Jesus again reiterates the teaching of humility. If the workers who were given work first realize that they were given a job when they had none for a fixed remuneration, they should be humble and accept it and be happy. If not, they will land up last being unhappy and grumbling, as explained in this parable. So we have a choice whether to be first and be unhappy and grumbling in our life, or be last by accepting whatever life has given us and be happy. That could be one way to enter into the kingdom of heaven. God bless us all.